Hello and welcome to our triathlete session today, and it's a Friday session, so there'll be a shorter part and then there'll be a longer part as well. What you will need is you will need a mat. I'm going to use several different sets of weights today. We're going to work in a 4-2-1, so the first 4 minutes is going to be one exercise, then another for 2 minutes, and then your aerobic one for 1 minute. It is devised for your legs and your shoulders, but with your core helping you all the time. That's why I put it down as a triathlete's training, but of course you don't have to be a triathlete to be doing it. Okay, so if you're ready to go, just grab your weights, bring them down with you. Have a mat just there because we're going to be getting on the floor later on, and we will start with that warm-up. Okay, and we are going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to do an out and an up. Lovely, good. Out and up. Just getting that squeeze back into the waist each time. Feel that your core is pulled in. Lovely, give me that grab and that pull. Going to make this a leg curl now. Okay, on my leg curl, I use my pecs, I bring my arms across. Good, still with that stepping on it, but this time with the knee to the front. Get me that turn. I'm going to stop on one side here, bring it across. Little twist through the waist, my hips are steady, my oblique bringing that knee up. Good, I'm going to open out the chest here, just a little open out. Just walking through the feet. Good, get those shoulder blades coming together, opening out the chest. Okay, stepping onto the other leg, cross. Feel that your back nice and straight, get that twist through the waist. Lovely, good. Let's stand on one leg again, and this time just a little roll of the arm. Pushing into the heel. Okay, straighten off the front leg, tip it over for me. And coming up. Good. Push those hips back, keep that core pulled in. On the other side, a little roll. Then pushing my hips back, tipping over the front. Good, I've got 2 more here. Getting that stretch out over the back of the leg. 1 more. Then I'm going to come to the front, I'm going to walk it forward. Just a little drop down through the thighs. Arms always moving for me. Good, just building up that strength, getting those legs ready for our first one. Keep the arms moving as well. Okay, up in your toes here, just open it up and out. Give me that big circle. Lovely, good. Opening up those ankles, bringing it in the other way, in. Feeling it in the calves as well, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Just give it a little shake off here. Well done. Okay, going to grab a set of weights. I'm going to go with a medium heavy weight. I'm going to go with a set of 4s. Because I'll be doing it for 4 minutes on my first one. Okay, so I'm here. When I come out of my lunge, I get a little pull back. Then they travel with me, and then that squeeze back each time. If you feel you get to here, you don't want to lift the leg, pull back here. But again, it's nice and strong on both arms. Remember, we will be working 4 minutes on those arms. Lovely, good. And then I'm going to swap it down, get me that wing up. 1 minute on one arm, 1 minute on the other arm. And then we'll be coming down and we'll be doing a inchworm. So I just walk it forward. I come down to here, do me that commando, and then walk it back. And that's just slightly more aerobic one. Okay, so are we ready to go? Choose those weights. Remember, always move up or down if you've got that choice there. Okay, we are going onto that timer. He's going to count us down from 5. Here we go. 5. Okay, so from the front, here we are. I'm in my lunge. I can come right up and I get that squeeze back. You'll just get 1 minute markers on this. Lovely, good. Keep it strong. Really keep those shoulders back and down. Then get me that squeeze back. Arms and legs, so I'm getting that aerobic element too. Lovely, good. And remember, when I lunge back with weight and with my own body weight, I am coming with my shoulders over my hips. Do not let those weights take you forward. Lovely, good. So arms are going to get a really good workout on this as well. I'm really trying to squeeze those all the way to the back, down behind my waist. Good work, squeeze. Three, two, one. I get ready, I go with the upper leg. Okay, dropping down. Just get used to that, being right in the middle. You can lift that knee, but if you don't want to, it's squeezed to there. Good, with those really strong arms now. And get me that squeeze up each time. Lovely, good. I'm on that short lever, so I'm going heavy on that weight. Lovely, good, and up. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Are we ready? Third minute of work. And squeeze that back for me. Good. From the side, here we go. Straight over with those shoulders over hips, and then that pull back. Good work. 1 minute 15 left on this. So power through. Take the time that you want to make each one a good one. And really get those shoulder blades come together, those elbows come together at the back. 3, 2, 1. Last minute, here we go. It's tough, I know, here. Really challenge yourself. Lovely, good. So if you need to go down a weight, and you've got it there with you, there you go, down a weight, but keep that action going. Get me that squeeze. Here we are in our last 30 seconds now. Keep it strong, core pulled in, sink into that back leg for me. Good work. 20 seconds left. You're doing good. Give me that squeeze back now. Let's work to the end together here. Keep it strong. And last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. And we are straight into back leg planted, core pulled in. Slightly longer lever here. 1 minute, here we go. So feeling it on the back of my shoulder, but also feeling that my core is really working for me here. Good work. Squeeze it back, but don't turn your body to do it. Just opening out with that shoulder, squeezing the shoulder blades into the spine. Lovely, good. Last few seconds now. 5, 2, 1. Straight onto the other side. We're not losing any time on this. We want that full 2 minutes of work. Good, give me that squeeze behind. Lovely, good, squeeze it. Keeping those hips, keeping those shoulders to the front. Lovely, good. Up. Last little bit now. Then we've got that inchworm to do, and that commando if you can. So again, it's going to still be about the arms, but also about that core all the time. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Okay, so walking out, one commando, come back up and lift. Okay, and then we're working fairly fast, so really keep that core pulled in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are on. We walk it forward into that nice plank. I drop it down. I come back up. I do not swing my hips. Lovely, good. If you want to, you can add a little jump there. Up to you. Okay, drop it down. Coming back up. Walk it back. Into that commando. Lovely, good. All the way back, give me that little jump. Lovely, good. You have got about 10 seconds left now. We'll get one more in. Down into that commando. 3, 2, 1. And very, very good work. And we are moving on. Take a quick water break here, and then we're on the floor. Okay, on this one, slightly longer lever, so I'm going to take a slice of weight with me. Okay, and we're on the floor, so I brought the mat out. It is going to be a side bridge. 1 minute on one side, and I'm going to get that squeeze back with that weight all the time, my underside working for me. On the other side, swap back, 4 minutes of work. Okay, lovely, good. Then I'm going to come up. I'm going to pick my heavier weight again, and I'm going to do a tricep drop. Okay, so here, palms up to the ceiling, remember, important. Drop down, up, lift. You'll be doing this for 2 minutes. And then we've got a burpee where you can jump out or you can walk out, up to you. Okay, on that side bridge, with that slightly lighter weight, I'm going to be using here. And we're on that side bridge. We're ready to go. We're already on that timer. 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. And I drop my bridge, coming up, squeeze. Lovely, good. Now remember, I'm really not moving about on that bottom shoulder. The work has to be done, getting that lift up through my lower half, or that bottom half that's saying my obliques, outside of my thigh, then I get that lift and that squeeze, good, up and squeeze. 25 seconds left, then we change sides, straight into the other side. Lovely, good. You can just turn yourself over, or I'll be facing towards you, so I'll just be changing sides there. Really feel that, once you've got that weight up here, you can really feel it through that lower shoulder as well. Lovely, good. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Coming up and over. I'm straight onto the other side. Get myself nice and straight. Core's pulled in. And get me that lift. Again, shoulders getting a lot of work on this. Keeping me supported or lifting that weight. And up. "30 seconds left now. That brings us halfway through our 4 minutes. So you're doing good. It's a tough job. but keep that strength going. Or go slow if you need to. Otherwise, really get that lift nice and strong. Just using that upper half to get that lift. Squeeze it back. Lovely, good. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Swapping it over. Another 2 minutes. Here we go. Up and squeeze for me. That's it, good. Really feel that upper half, getting that work, getting that strength. My lower half also working outside of that thigh on that bottom leg. Has to work. "15 seconds left now. Give me that squeeze. You're doing good. One more side to do. 3, 2, 1. And up and over. My last minute. Keeping it strong. Try not to hurry it too much. Up and keep it good each time. Well done. It's tough, but we're getting fitter all of the time. Give me that squeeze. Up. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. We are straight on to our tricep lift. Here we go, wide. So I've got that there. Palms definitely up to the ceiling. Drop, lift, push it up for me. Good, push through those glutes. Then get me that lift. Good, this is going to be really telling on those triceps because I'm just going to go for that full 2 minutes on this one exercise. So do pace yourself. 30 seconds have already gone. And up. Remember, I have to lock my elbows each time to get that lift. Then that drop down, then that squeeze up through my glutes. Lovely, good. Palms always towards the ceiling. Don't have them facing forwards, because then you'll use your wrist to get that lift. Here we go, here's our marker. 1 minute to go. Really feeling it in those triceps now. Try keep going with that heavier weight if you can. 45 seconds to go. You're doing good. Up, lift. Lovely, and straight down. Get me that push through the glutes. Here we go, 30 seconds. 30 seconds of work now on these triceps. Lovely, good. I'm not bringing those hands forward, I'm bringing them straight up to the ceiling there. Getting those elbows to lock off. Really working my triceps. They should be achy by now. Lovely, good. Up. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. Lovely. Those people on the shorter session here, you're going to do me a burpee. Remember, you can walk out on the burpee, walk in, whatever you want to do, or you can do that jump. Okay, are we ready with that burpee? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I jump out. I jump in. I'm going to jump out and jump in, jump up. There we go. So again, you could be walking it if you want to, and then that jump. And up. on your heels. Get me that jump. Good, feel that work over the pecs as well for those 2 jumps. And then that lift. Here we go. 10 seconds. Get at least another one done. 3, 2, 1. Woo, well done. Good work. Okay, if you're leaving us now, very, very well done. Got some really good work in there. If you're coming with me, we come back down to the floor. Okay, so I will now down on the floor, and I'm going to be using my obliques on this one. Okay, my obliques here, low, as you can see me, onto the floor, there. So, one leg out, and one leg up to you, and then I'm going to come over to that other side. So again, I can come up and down, I can hold it, all my obliques working for me, and my core working for me on that. Then I'm going to grab a weight, I'm going to go with a heavier weight, behind my knee, for the oyster. Here we go, oyster, whilst holding a bridge. If you feel you can't hold the bridge, remember it's going to be 1 minute on one, 1 minute on the other. Lovely, good. And then we are going to do a plank jack into a jump in. So it's a little bit like that burpee. Jumping, jack out on your plank, jump in, jump back out into your plank. Okay, are we ready to go? We've got 5-second countdown. Here we are. 3, 5, 3, 2, 1. I've got one leg out. Lovely, good. Just coming up and over. If you feel you want to put it on the floor, do, but remember about your hips. Being nice and steady on this so you get all your squeeze coming from your opposite oblique. If you want your leg out or out straight on the floor, still that zip and hollow on. I come back to my shoulder being on the floor each time. Good work. Just your own body weight on this one, though it is a tough one. Those abs really have to work hard for me. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Coming up. So again, you can change. You can do one over the other like that if you prefer, or have it down low, and we're onto the other side. So it can be on the floor, or if you choose, off the floor. You can have it near your body, whatever works for you, to make sure that you really get that shoulder up and over. Remember, make sure it's not just the elbow coming over. It's a tough one, so I'm not going too fast because I know I've got 4 minutes to complete this. Still got 2 minutes 20 on this. My zip and hollow having to work hard for me, especially if you've got that leg off the floor. But good work, well done. Bringing it up and over. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, well done. Up, over, lift, and off we go again. Also helps a little bit if you squeeze your glute on that leg, if it's out, or if it's on the floor here, really remember to keep that zip and hollow on the whole time. So you've got that space, so you can get that height each time from your shoulder. Lovely, good. Here's the good news, 1 minute 30 left. Really feeling it now, in those long abs as well, as that squeeze through. Keeping me nice and steady on the floor. My hips are not rocking about, my legs are not moving. My spine stays straight. Three, 2, 1. Whoa, we're ready, last minute, here we go. Coming up and over. Good, just really concentrate each time. Know those abs through the middle now, because that's what's keeping you off the floor, keeping you nice and light on your shoulders. That's where a lot of the work is. A little bit more relaxed if you've got your leg on the floor. So if you have your leg on the floor, just give it a go in this last minute. Bring it up and over. 30 seconds now. Good, give me that squeeze. You're doing good. Everything else stays steady. Just get that twist through the waist. Last few seconds now, coming down into single figures. Here we go, 9. That's it, let's work it to the end. I know those abs are complaining now, but keep going. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, good work, well done. I'm over onto my oyster. I've got that heavier weight. It's underneath my top knee, there. So again, you can stay in your oyster here if you want to, or come off, and then we open and close, and here we are. My knees are to the front, my core is pulled in, under my obliques there. My weight, I can feel, is fairly even through my shoulder, but also through that lower leg on the knee there. If you feel you need to be on the floor, here it is, and get that open and close. And remember that top foot as well. If you can, have your toes pointing down. It just then really works the outside of that thigh as well. Lovely, good. Give me that squeeze. You have got 20 seconds left on this side. There's going to be a quick change to the other side. Lovely, good. Last few seconds now. 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up and over. Onto the other side. Weight behind my knee. My clock has already started, so I'm up and I'm going. Lovely, good. Get yourself in the right position with that shoulder and that elbow in line. Don't have it too far in, too much pressure on your shoulder, or too far out, too much pressure on the shoulder. Keep it right underneath. "30 seconds left. One more circuit after this. You are doing good. Outsides of both thighs being worked now. Right up to my glutes. Helps me with that swim, helps me with that running, helps me with that cycle. Any of those triathlete sports that you've chosen to do. Last few seconds. 2 and 1. And good work, well done. Get rid of that weight. Just put it somewhere where you're not going to get in your way. And we're straight into that plank jack with a jump in. Are we ready? Here we go. In. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're on. 1 minute. Then back out into my plank. Do that jack, jump in, jump out. So you can feel it over the front of your thighs as well. As I jump out, really take stock of where your core is. Good. Weight on my arms all the time, so my arms having to work for me. 25 seconds now. 15. 'Single figures now. Try and keep going to the end with me. Here. It's tough, I know. 3, 2, 1. And very good work. Well done. Okay, our last circuit. We are on our backs. And again, I'm going to be working the legs. I'm going to work with that heavier weight. Only this time it's inside thigh. 4 minutes where I swap after every minute. Okay. Then what I'm going to do on my next one, I'm going to come up if we can. Roll all the way up. Try and keep your feet on the floor. Do me a little twist. and then we roll back down again. Remember, that's going to be 2 minutes of work. And then we've got runners, our last minute of work. Okay, we are almost there. 7 minutes, and we're already on that timer. Here we go. Okay, so on my back, both shoulders on the floor. Hips, one on the floor, one off. Squeeze that glute to get down. Inner thigh to get back in again. My zip and hollow on the whole time because my back is half off the floor. There. Lovely, good. 2 shoulders, 1 hip. Then your whole top half there can be relaxed, apart from keeping that core pulled in. Use that inner thigh. If you can, use that heavy weight. Remember, it's legs you're using now, in that half lever. So do use the weight. And the work will come from that 4 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Up at the top here, all I do is just change over. My shoulders are the same. I've just tipped over to the other side. Drop it down, lift it up. My core pulled in the whole time. Just remember, back is off the floor. Three, 2, 1. Good, give me that squeeze each time now. Really get that glute working for you on the way out. Inner thigh on the way in. Remember what your zip and hollow is doing for you all of the time. Between those 2 hips there, keeping it really nice and steady. My lower back does not feel that it's going to arch as my knee drops out. It stays in exactly the same place all the time. Good work. Get that squeeze up. Coming into our 3rd minute of work now. We've just completed 3, 2, 1, and here's our last minute. Here we go, onto the side. Shoulders on the floor. My core working hard for me. Letting that whole leg drop out with that weight. And really feel that my inner thigh is getting it in each time. My belly button's pulled into my spine. You have got 28 seconds left. That's it, work it all the way up to the top each time. Get that full range of movement if you can. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. I get rid of my weight. I extend my legs slightly. I'm coming up. I roll off the floor. And then I come back down. Remember, knees never go straight. You roll back down, you roll through that spine. Don't let your head hit the floor. Coming up. So it's core. And I get that little squeeze in my V-sit there. So my abs are always working for me. If you feel you want to do this with a weight, there, if it feels that you focus that work a little bit better, Good, hold the weight. Get that roll each time, controlled roll. 1 more minute of work. Almost done now. You've really worked hard today. Those legs, core keeping control all of the time. Then those arms, those shoulders. The abs being part of my core circuit. Coming up. Give me that squeeze. Here it is. Here's your last 30 seconds on this roll up and twist. Doing really good. Well done. Good job. Give me that squeeze back. Lovely, good. I'm coming into those last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Just paused it till we come round to do our last minute on those runners. Again, if you feel that you can just walk it out, walk it in, do. Otherwise, we are doing that runner. Are we ready? We're on that timer already. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Weight over your arms all the time. Don't have your weight back here because you'll just slide back and you won't be able to do that, bringing that knee in properly. 40 seconds. Core control all the time. My weight over my arms. My belly button pulled in here. Last 30 seconds now. Let's keep that going. Drive that knee in. Counting you down now. Your last 20 seconds of work in this class today. 15. Keep it strong. 10. That's it. Let's really get those knees up. Last little bit now. Work your hardest. 5, 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. Lovely, good. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to go straight into a hurdle stretch. Okay, you're coming off the timer now. Okay, and good work. Well done. Let's hurdle that forward. Down, my zip and hollow on. My core really pulled in there. Lovely, good. And up. Now I'm pushing those hips back. If you want to sit on it, if you don't want to open up that knee, just push it back from here, but do have the hips going back. Then you tipping over from that hip there to really get the most of that hamstring stretch. Lovely, good, and I'm going to change that over onto the other side. Dropping down. I just feel my weight. Keep dropping in the middle with that zip and hollow on. Then the arm comes up. Still really feel that weight in the middle. Just sinking down into it each time. Lovely, good. Then I'll bring it back into that hamstring. Remember, my hips go back first. You can sit right back on it if you want to, and your knee's quite happy with that. Otherwise, we're up. You'll still get that really strong hamstring stretch as long as you tip from the hips there, just not letting your head drop over. Lovely, good. I'm coming into the front there. Now I'm just going to come down over one leg. And my chest coming over that crossed over leg, so again it can be out just at right angles there. And I'm tipping down over it. And then you can let your head, if you want to, just hang there. You've really got that nice, strong glute stretch. Okay, lovely, good. I'm coming up, over to the other side. A little right angle with my leg there. And it's about getting your chest, if you can, right down to there, whilst not twisting through the knee. Here, there's no pressure on that knee. It's just at that right angle and dropping down. And then let your head, if you want to, just hang over the front. Good work. Coming up onto both knees, and then I'm going to do that inner thigh stretch. That last 4 minutes you did on it for me, on that inner thigh, dropping down, gives great shape to the inner thigh, but also strength, balancing up that leg, having worked fronts and backs, outsides, now it's the inside. Keeping that strength balance. Okay, coming up, over to the other side, sit back on it. Again, if you don't want to open out the knee, you can just push the hips back. But really feel you stay there in the middle with the hips, letting the leg go out. Lovely, good. I'm coming into the middle. I'm coming up into that downward dog. And really feel that I'm getting that upper back stretch as well. Worked hard for me today, right from the very beginning. Dropping over, bending your knees, coming up and roll through that spine, all the way up to the top. Good work, well done. Open out. Lovely, good. Then a little swoosh through. Come up. And down. Very, very well done today. I hope you enjoyed it. Do remember to just do the subscribe button on the YouTube, and I'll know that then that you're looking at me and that you are enjoying it. I hope you are. I enjoy teaching it to you, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.